everybody, this is Kohdok here. So, some bad news. I did play Skylanders Superchargers. I recorded the footage of me playing it for the first time, but for some reason the game just won't, my computer just won't read the gameplay footage, so I'm going to have to do it this way. I should be able to talk about most everything in this playthrough. Unfortunately, the gamepad, unlike with Skylanders Giants for the Wii U, it doesn't stream the game simultaneously on the TV and the pad. It has to be one or the other, so I'm going to be kind of awkwardly looking like this half the time, but that should be okay. So, anyway, Skylanders Superchargers, this year it was helmed mainly by Vicarious Visions. Last year's game and Giants were helmed by Toys for Bob, and I honestly think Toys for Bob does a way better job at making Skylanders games than Vicarious Visions does. So Vicarious Visions, the last game they made was, Swap Force.
Barrel Blaster. Superchargers.
So yeah, I've actually been playing the game a little bit already. So I'm going to go and switch over to a level. It does a map instead this time, and the racing and vehicle is a huge influence on how the game goes. So I've actually played. This is the first level. I've played it a bunch of times, but you're gonna see a few things I'm talking about. That I don't really like about the game coming up pretty quick here. So Chaos has taken over Skylands and captured all your friends here, and this is basically them getting in contact with you by literally driving into the void and busting it open by literally just ramming straight into it to get back into Skylands. So now they're basically asking to get us out. I only have like 12 minutes of recording time, so I'm gonna skip some of this. I mean, it has the Swap Force loading tendencies if you didn't notice before, and it takes a while before you can skip the scene. That's another thing Toys for Bob does well, is they're able to just consolidate everything. So I'm about to come out of the warp. There was a stage beforehand where that's how you got in. So yes, there are designated vehicle stages. When you're not using your vehicle, it tucks away. So it's not that huge mess I was worried about, where it was going to be all these, where it was just going to be all these huge barren areas that are just no fun to explore without vehicles. Oh, yeah, missed it. So yeah, it's got kind of the weird platforming controls. Donkey Kong's okay if you hold down his barrel throw button. He actually goes, he does a barrel cannon. And if you hold down his swing, he can drop a conga drum. And if you hold his melee attack, he goes into Super Kong mode, where he loses his shirt and does all sorts of crazy combos. So this is a piñata. I won't get to show you right away, but a piñata basically drops a bunch of food and a bunch of items. But that's something I'll get the chance to get into later. Oh yeah, that up there, that is a wishing stone. That's actually something you use in like a little wishing well, but that's... The problem is that thing is emblematic of everything that has really been lost in the transition to this game. This game isn't about exploration anymore. As soon as I find a treasure chest, I'll be able to show you. Yeah, that's right, I've played through this level several times, but there are still going to be treasure chests, because here's the thing, in this game, treasure chests respawn. Yeah, there's one right over there, right in that corner there. Treasure chests actually respawn in this game. So that's the thing. What was used to be like exploration and all that, it's now more about it's less about collecting and exploration, which is something I really liked about Skylanders, and is instead a lot more to do with the vehicle segments and the racing. The 3 stars are no longer completion, find every area, find every item. It's now complete the land, sea, and sky areas of the game. So I don't know if there's time attack, because lately they've had that unlock at the end of the game, but there's no find all treasure chests, find all soul gems, find all story scrolls, because they're all randomly dropped from regenerating chests. Oh, the locks are its own thing. You can purge them with Blaster Mind if you want to, but in this game you don't really want to do that because they've totally redone how Portal Master rank is done. So clearing locks actually gets you exploration. So yeah, I've already been up here like a ton of times to get chests, but they just regenerate them anyway. Let's see what I get. I got a sapphire. I just got that out of nowhere. That means I can replay level 1 just over and over and over and over again and just keep getting new things. It's just wacko. Oh my god, wait till you see how the locks are done in this game. Rather than the slide puzzles or anything like that, it is just a mess in here. So yeah, you control a gremlin who flies around in a little bumper car around little pinball things, and you collect the bolts to get more experience to level up your Portal Master rank. I don't know how that makes sense, but you don't get it just for the first time you do it. You get a ton of experience points for gathering the bolts every time you open a lock. So I can... Portal Master rank, of course, because it's Vicarious Visions, they put more emphasis on it. Look at this stupid thing. They put a whole lot more emphasis on Portal Master rank again. Every time you level up, you get like a special ability, like you get something that lets you drop more coins or more experience, or deploy a once per round shield that involves blocking things. What's happening? Spoilers! A giant face is devouring the universe. Moving on. Okay, so there's probably another treasure chest right over here. Oh, there's another wishing stone. They just drop randomly, and you drop them in a well in the hub world, and they give you stuff. Oh, a hat box! Huh, I wonder what I got. Another random hat. Oh, the Willikin World hat. 20% critical hit, 8 speed. No thanks. I already have Mag's hat on, that's fine. It gives me like a bonus to health. Although yeah, part of the supercharging gimmick is that the vehicle and the characters actually supercharge each other. There's actually a little spot down here where Donkey Kong has an extended bar of health. By having the Donkey Kong, the Dongmobile equipped, he actually gets 50 bonus health. So that's actually kind of cool, in that the vehicles also power up the driver. Okay, so this is going to be the Earth level, and this is the first level from Skylanders Spyro's Adventure, and it is now being destroyed by the giant face that's devouring the universe. So, hopefully I'll have the time to get into this. So, I think there's another treasure chest over here, maybe? Oh no, just money. But I need that too. So, vehicles actually have a separate currency. Oh god, the controls here are hideous. Oh, and here's something for extra fun. These items you see, they're normally worth one vehicle currency. However, if I press a button, suddenly they're worth 3. Pressing a button increases the value of the in-game currency. Because that makes all the sense in the world, right? Oh god, these controls. I assure you, it has very little to do with the fact that I am at this angle here. It has all so much to do with the fact that the controls in this game are just that bad. I mean, granted, I have an engine that lowers my handling a little bit, but that's not a terribly big deal. Okay, secret over here, because I've played this level a million times already. And here's another thing Vicarious Visions tend to do, is they tend to put in unnecessary distractions. Like here, I'm supposed to break balloons. Hooray. A little pointless thing that has nothing to do with what's going on. Ain't that just what I want in a Skylanders game? It's not what anybody wanted in Swap Force. I mean, yeah, like I said, they do have designated areas for vehicles that are like this. So, any second now, yeah, here we go, some enemies. We're actually going to have a little combat in this.
Iron Equalizer. Take them down, Skylander!
Although the better one is his X ability, which deploys barrels, which you then just kind of slide past them. You just kind of drift past them, and it just throws a billion barrels their way. Woo! Super drift attack. Okay. Asked if I want to change the controls. Well, changing the controls actually doesn't do anything. Okay, this is another thing that respawns. These are vehicle mods. I've already gotten a pile of them for the Donkey Kong barrel cart. I wonder if there's any left that it'll even drop. But yeah, it respawns those too, so literally I could just play the first level over and over and get everything I could possibly want in the game. It totally takes out the exploration and the 100%-ness of it all. And these controls, my god, okay. That's more like it. Hitting it upside down. I kind of like how it pauses wherever you go. Okay, the Sunrunner. I guess I'm out of items I can get for the Donkey Kong cart for a little while, but I love how it just pauses upside down and Diddy Kong just doesn't care over here. I mean, that's kind of funny. But then, of course, like with
Skylanders can press the customization button to
customize their vehicle at any time, like I have the engine here.
Jungle tree plates.
So yeah, you can customize things. Donkey Kong's cart for some reason costs a ton to upgrade. Like the other ones that I have here, the air and the sea vehicles, they cost like a half as much to upgrade as the Donkey Kong cart. I don't know if it's supposed to be high tier or anything. Let's see, A is reverse.
things are getting pretty unstable up here, Skylander. You better head back to the fleet. Hurry! Meet us in the sky hangar. You'll find it.
Yeah, the control really has some crap factor you have to adjust to. That and of course, the hold a button down and money is worth more button, which just makes no sense at all. Whee!
Well, he's kind of captured at the moment.
Oh no. I forgot this game. Whoa, time dilation. Yeah, sorry guys. Like I said, I have a time limit on here, and it cuts off automatically. Oh.
Great job, Hugo.
My version was better.
So yeah, this is a mock segment, just like Sonic 06, because that's the kind of game you want to be compared favorably to, right? Sonic 06. That's the thing about the Vicarious Visions Skylanders games I've noticed, is they're all about the distractions, not really about the Skylanders-ness. And another mod! That one's for the Crypt Crusher. Okay, so that's for Fiestas. But yeah, you just get random mods all over the place, and each car only has like 16 mods. So finding them all just by replaying the first few levels over and over again is just ridiculous. I mean, yeah, there's some fun things. You drive up the spine of a dragon and all that, but it's a Skylanders game. I want to explore Skylands. So yeah, it's very obvious that, boom, I actually really like that part. But it's obvious that what they wanted to do was make a racing game. And I don't know why they thought they could make a better racing game than Mario Kart, because control in this, I mean, it's better in the straightaways, but it's just plain miserable in most other games. Let's shell it. Can I destroy some things on the way down? No, I guess not. So that's the land star. Like I said, there's a land star, a sea star, and an air star.
We'll be all right for
That's what the 3 stars are. And unlike with the other items, the other things that just randomly respawn however many times you play the game, the experience you get from stars actually don't respawn. But yeah, here's another respawn chest, and there's a story scroll. They are Chaos's audio diaries on vinyl record.
Dear Diary of Doom! Entry 7. To all future evil
I think I already have this one.
inserting my entries in the deliciously evil future that I alone created by destroying those miserable Skylanders. You're welcome! Also, it may interest you to know that the road to my utter success was not always paved with gold. There were many struggles and setbacks, usually caused by that fool Glumshanks, who somehow always managed to bungle my most ingenious plans at the last second. But not this time. Not this time! Yes, just as soon as I won and conquered Skylands, I'll be sure to repave my road to my utter success with gold, so you can forget all of this. Again, you're welcome!
So yeah, they're all audio diaries. And of course, what would it be a Vicarious Visions game without some platforming poppycock? Okay, so here's the guy who has the water star. Because it's filled in, you can see I already have it. But the thing is, the things like the locks and stuff, and sometimes treasures drop stardust, which counts as experience points. I've already ground my, I've only played 2 levels, and I've already gotten my Portal Master rank up to 11 just by replaying level 1 over and over again.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
So he's telling me to go jump in and shoot stuff with a water Skylander, and they do have a little spot where you can bypass it if you didn't buy the vehicles right away, but I'm kind of used to the first levels allowing you to basically explore everything. Right out of the way, but I mean I know Trap Team had the light portal, the light gate in the first level, which you don't know about beforehand. I actually liked how they concealed the elements. I like how they did that. How they didn't spoil the fact that there were going to be light and dark Skylanders until they came out. I mean I think the idea of light and dark Skylanders is a little dumb because technically wouldn't Undead already be dark? Oh, and again a button to make these things worth more. Haha, because that's so amazing. But yeah, the button to make things worth more is the dive button in this one. So yeah, you are a submarine and you can dive, but you can't attack while dived. Then again, they can't really hit you while you're dived. But yeah, let me show you. Yeah, you see the shield and the weapon here in this one are like half or like a third as much as Donkey Kong's are. So I don't know if it's something special about the Donkey Kong cart. I don't know if it's because it's the starter pack vehicle or because it's actually good and competitive multiplayer. Yes, they tried to put competitive multiplayer in a Skylanders game. But who knows?
Sub-control shell has been compromised. Assessing total damage.
Well, you actually go faster when you're diving too, so I guess that's a bonus as well. So now here's the guys, and they can't do anything to me while I'm underwater, so... Because, you know, that's fair. So yeah, the vehicles do a ton more damage and have a ton more hit points. But you know, that's the basics of it. So yeah, there's the Sea Star, even though I'm only like halfway done with the water segment.
Great work, Skylander. I knew you were the right one for this mission. You should probably get out of
I mean,
here.
were people really sick of how Skylanders were normally done? I thought Trap Team was kind of was sort of a way of fixing that. But oh well, go figure. So of course there is also an air level. We'll see if we can get to that. Maybe I'll pop back in once I get there. So yeah, this place is a bit cooler. It's a little dungeon downstairs where you find different areas. You can kind of explore little areas in the sub. The submarine has a bit more areas like this, and they got little places to drop off where you can stop and like smack this piñata or stuff like that. So this is something I kind of like, where you use the vehicle as like a little hub to travel around to different areas inside the level. Oh boy, and now I'm being attacked. Those are little chompy boats. Although here's the thing, destroying enemies in vehicle mode doesn't actually get you any experience points. So there's really no point in doing it. I mean, I know I was complaining about little distractions, but this one's actually kind of cool.
Everyone sees you, Flynn. Please just
And there's another wishing stone. Up to 10 wish stones. Holy cow.
Just stay on course, Skylander. We'll meet you up.
Ah, boy, now this guy's bugging out. He's supposed to be... Oh, there we go. I was going to say he's supposed to be shooting missiles, but he's not for some reason. This guy kind of controls weird, too. This giant here. And there's an extra little place over here with a respawned hat box. It's just a little treasure room. Like, this is about the limits of the exploration. A tiny little hub where you find something. There are no elemental gates in this game. I almost forgot that. There are no E-gates in this entire game. I haven't encountered one yet. The only one I've encountered actually requires a vehicle, and it's in the hub world. I've played 2 levels with no E-gates yet, so like I said, they've basically given up on the idea of exploration in favor of more stuff featuring the vehicles, and I cannot agree with that direction. Like, I have a stance on sequels, and that a sequel that feels like the original game is fine as long as it is, you know, new experiences that can be enjoyed with controls we're comfortable with. That's Mega Man and a lot of games back in the day did that successfully for many, many, many years. Okay, that's a load of crud right there. I'm in a freaking dive helmet, and yet falling into water kills me. That is dumb. That is, like, high-grade dumb. I'm in, like, a deep dive suit. I could probably go, like, 500, 1,000 feet down in this suit, but, like, 20 feet of water, oh my god, that's the end of me. And that's part of this game that doesn't really make sense. Oh, boy. Radioactive chompies. Although that's part of the fun things. You can actually get yourself drenched in this chemical, too, and it doesn't do a dang thing. It doesn't slowly poison you or alter your damage. In fact, I think it makes you hit harder. Like, I'm doing 12 now, if you could even see that. But when I'm covered in the gunk, I'm doing a whole lot more. So here's another log. I'm probably going to get a Portal Master level up here. So I'll be able to show you everything I mean about why this system is so totally broken and totally gets rid of any emphasis of exploration. Vicarious Visions just loves their distractions. They love coming up with new things, whether it be good or not. I mean, innovation is good, but innovation can only get you so far. It's like I said in one of my early reviews, innovation's fine. You can innovate all you want, but what if you create? But if all your innovation in the world isn't engaging like this? If all your innovation in the world just isn't that engaging, then there's really no point to it. So hopefully my time won't run out by the time I get this finished. Oh. So I got all 3 bolts. I think that'll be enough to level me up, unless they start to restrict how many points you can get from each level. 3 sparks earned. In the old game, they gave me mine. Oh, yep, nope, I leveled up. By playing the first level over and over and over again, I can continually grind up my Portal Master rank level. That just doesn't work. Skeletal subject. Undead Skylanders summon a skeletal minion in an undead zone. Path of Vines. Life Skylanders leave a paralyzing vine trail in the life zone. Once per mission. I guess I'll try this. I don't get it. I haven't really had the chance to try these out. So, go figure. Alright, we'll be right back. And we're back. I just wanted to make sure we get all of this. So,
Skylanders of the fire element are stronger in this zone.
oh boy. Okay, oh yeah, this was another area that, that involves some exploration. This guy is painfully slow. Oh. And you can't dodge those guys. Unless you're driving a fast character, you can't dodge it. Oh, there's experience points. So yeah, piñatas can drop anything from food to experience points. Well, they always drop food, and they can drop, like, piles of treasure, piles of experience points, and there's another piñata up there. And, like, with treasure chests, they respawn every level, so, like I said, the emphasis on exploration is gone. It's just going through the paces of each level every time. Okay, and that got me a pathetic amount of gear bits. Oh. But yeah, you notice there's very little actually Skylandering going on in this. I mean, it's level 1, so I guess it's supposed to be kind of short, but I'm already at the Air Star.
Bloodybone's fighter ships are going after the escape pods. We can't let him harm those.
So we're going to try out this one here.
You'll need to use a sky vehicle to take down those fighter ships.
And I have the sky vehicle right here, so... I mean, you can customize the ships. You can see how this Sky Slicer looks absolutely nothing like the toy. But Sky Slicer seems to be the fastest air vehicle. It has a huge top speed, so all the Sky races, I've already, like, aced them with this thing. And like I said, they make it like Mario Kart. There's 8 participants and everything. Engaging all range mode.
Vehicles of the air element.
Now, this one doesn't get a magic button that turns everything into high level gears. So, but this is another one that has a distraction level. Even though, oh no, it's supposed to be totally urgent. Quick, do a mini game. I don't know what it is with Vicarious Visions and their mini games. It just makes no sense to me. Oh. Did I just miss one? Oh man, I think I'm missing all of these. Ah well. It's just a distraction of a mini game that nobody wants. Yeah, I think I missed one. But I think they give me a second lap to find it. Where is it?
Clear! Yay! Release the accelerator button to slow down.
Oh, there it is.
Thanks for freeing us, Skylander. Let's get out of here.
Okay, so that's done. So the Sky one is actually multi-tiered.
But we are currently under attack.
So now we're going into dogfights. The dogfights are kind of okay. I mean, if it wasn't for the fact that these things controlled so miserably, oh, believe you me, in the actual racing mode, the controls on these things are lousy. You actually gain more, turning out of doing a barrel roll than you do of doing the actual turn device when it comes to racing. But yeah, you can do a quick turn, which is nice. But yeah, it's like all range mode in Star Fox, kind of. So if you want Star Fox, the air levels are for you. Let's see if I can try out the missiles on one of them. Oh, come back here, you. So yeah, I have a missile attack as well. But now they should be calling out a gunboat.
That was a close call. Now we should be clear to... Uh-oh.
Hey, can you stop with the uh-oh? Every time you uh-oh, something bad happens.
There's no way we can escape that missile ship. It's up to you, Skylander.
I actually just kind of have to park here and constantly shoot missiles at it.
Destroy the missile turret, Skylander. It's the only way we can escape.
Yeah, because of how good I have this thing, nothing's a match for me. Oh yeah, and I beat the races with this thing at level 1. There's a bunch of upgrades you can buy. I didn't know how to do that before I did the expert races, and yet I still won the expert races with a minimal ship. And there's the Air Star. Of course, it's worth nothing because I've already gotten it
The last
once.
of the prisoners are being held on the flagship at the head of the fleet. Once we reach it, we can override the controls and ride it out of here.
Right, you lot get to it. We three will pilot this boat back to the rendezvous point. Give it to them good, Skylander.
Okay, and so yes, even the air stages have regenerating mods. And that's for the Sea Shadow. That's Bioluminator. Okay. And I think there's one more that has a respawning item. There's one that has the minigame and one that has a respawning item. And I think it's this one. There it is. That's a hat. Oh, that's a shark tank. Okay, for the double fin diver for the shark tank for Terrafin's weapon. So let's take a look. Let's see if I can buy an upgrade yet. I like how they kind of fly out of the seat. Although, isn't that kind of dangerous in an airplane? Yeah, like the shield to max it out costs only 384. Like Donkey Kong's weapon, if you guys remember, to get like to level 3 was like 800 something. So I don't know why there's a comparison there. It's just, it's not like you spend more time in the land vehicle than any other, because you can see I'm spending a lot of time in the sky vehicle. So that's the end of the level. That's the end of level 1 right there. Everything you just saw is stuff I've already been through several times, because every time I do it, I keep getting something new. So I really have no incentive to advance the plot because what I like to do is collect and explore, which is what I really got into Skylanders for. I mean, Skylanders is about collecting, but because it's impossible to write a guide for this game now because it's like, oh, you might get something here, you might get something there. I'm sure there's already like 5 different walkthroughs for this level out there because every item drop is random. But, yeah, like I said, Vicarious Visions, they love their distractions. Should we get us out of here? So, let's see. Vicarious Visions, they love their distractions just so much. It just doesn't really... It doesn't appeal to me that much as far as, you know, as far as a game is concerned. So, well, there it is. There's, I'm sorry it couldn't be from my first experience, and I'm sorry it's not as fun as Trap Team. Oh, I forgot to mention the villains. If you plug in a villain, not only do you unlock their Skystone Smash card, yes, Skystone Smash is still a thing in here, and they made it more like Hearthstone for some reason, because the player who goes second gets the rock, which sounds kind of like the coin, doesn't it? But yeah, if you plug in a villain, you get a temporary weapon boost, and you get their Skystone Smash card. Okay, there is one thing I like about this character here. Psycho Crusher! Oh, totally botched that. Psycho Crusher! Bison! Bison? Okay, so... here we go. 10 stones in the wishing well. See, this is how easy it is. They literally just throw the crud at you. And there's a Skystone Smash card, the Snot Snatcher Skystone. And he looks like Greedo from Phantom Menace. Fantastic. No, I don't want to add him to my deck. And I have 9 wishing wells. What's that, you missed items? You didn't find some items? I'll just freaking throw them at you! It totally takes spin off Skystone. Carefully get turned around. 8 health. I think I will add that to the deck. Chink. And there's a there's her Soul Stone! I already have her Soul Stone without having to play through a level. You don't have to search for Soul Stones anymore. They just drop! You can find them in treasure chests too. I don't know if I found any in a pinata yet, but I found them in treasure chests too. Do I want to preview the character I'm currently playing? No! Let's see. Number 7. And there's a hat. The Nefertiti hat. Yeah, there's no point in collecting things anymore. You can see I have the Eon hat on her right now. I found that, like, really early game. And a baseball cap. No. This is how easy it is to get the items in the game, folks. If you don't like the busy work of, you know, actually exploring all the content that the people have made for you, you can just throw coins in here and get all the stuff you need. That's Skylanders Mario Kart. And a Sapphire! Just for randomly throwing stuff in there, a Sapphire is supposed to be a reward for expertise for finding it. My reward, my expertise, I can flip a coin into a wishing well so freaking well! Oh my god, I'm starting to sound like Angry Joe. I'm sorry, guys. Another one! 2 in a row! 2 winged sapphires in a row! This is ridiculous. 2 left. Oh, and there's a hat. The Crown of Flames. And 1 more. And another Skystones card. That is just how easy this game has gotten, folks. Knock Knock, who's their destruction? Energy Guardian Skystone. So, let's add that in. Oh yeah, and if you have a character of a certain element on there, your Skystone gets a boost. Makes me wonder, is this just an excuse to bring back Swap Force characters that you can have more elements to gain bonuses from? Ah, well. I mean, I guess it's nice that they have a nod to those things. Now I just need to find a place to save the game. I mean, I guess I could do a challenge mode quick.
Supercharger combo is authorized. Proceed to your challenge.
The Supercharger combo. So I've already finished this one in hard mode. But what this is it's a time trial where you basically go through one of the game's many racetracks. And you'll see you'll see how the controls are kind of messed up on these. Assuming the battery holds out. The battery's dying on me. Hold on, battery. So yeah, the items from the previous games now show up in this game like power-ups, and they even come in little exclamation box. I mean question blocks. I mean exclamation blocks. I mean, that's only in the race, and you don't see that in the time trial, but there are so many things that are just like other racing games out there. I mean, I guess a Skylanders racing game is kind of a fun idea, But, Now, like I said, I cleared this with a level 1. And you rev up the engine here. Oh. So I have to hit these boosts here. There we go.